Holding on to grudges and negative emotions can block our progress. Forgiveness is not for others, but it is for ourselves. Mindfulness is the key to spiritual growth. True Guru is not someone who gives you answers, but someone who helps you find answers within yourself. Namaste to all my dear friends. I'm Deepa Mehta from Solapur, and I welcome you all for today's Swadhyaya session. Friends, today's our book is Fakir by Ruzbeh Bharucha. Friends, it's a wonderful book as it creates a balance between chanting of prayers and meditation. It tells to do prayers but also incorporate meditation and values in our life to lead a happy, wonderful, and joyful life. Fakir is a spiritual guide written in the form of conversation between a seeker and a saint. The main characters here are Rudra and Shirdi Sai Baba. Rudra is a man struggling with pain, anger, and confusion in life. He represents the ordinary person burdened with problems, questions, and inner restlessness. And Shirdi Sai Baba, known as the Fakir, and he calls him Baba, he is the spiritual master who appears to Rudra and helps him grow spiritually. When the story starts, Rudra is a person who is very much in pain and anger, and he is emotionally broken, and he is looking for the meaning of his life. And in this state of despair, he has a mystical experience and he begins to communicate with Baba. And through their conversations, Baba teaches Rudra about forgiveness, karma and reincarnation, faith and surrender, thoughts and purity of intentions, importance of prayer and meditation, power of presence and awareness, importance of selfless service, love and compassion, silence, and so much wisdom to lead a happy and meaningful life. Forgiveness. Baba tells the importance of forgiveness for the spiritual growth. Holding on to grudges and negative emotions can block our progress. And he tells that forgiveness is not for others, but it is for ourselves. We should not only forgive ourselves and others so that we can achieve the inner peace. So let go and move forward. And he also tells that never ever give the power to others to hurt you or the power to affect your peace of mind. Faith and surrender. Here, Baba beautifully explains faith and true faith. He says that one is like a diamond and other is like a glass which can break. When a difficulty arises or any problem comes in our life, then there may be three different type of responses, he says. Okay. Faith. About faith, he says that the first type of faith, he says that the people in this feels that I feel that I am having faith. So in my life, there will be no problem. It will be the bed of roses. Not a single problem will come in my life because I have given so much of my time in prayers, chanting prayers, and taking the name of God. And I have full faith in Him. So there will be no problem in my life. And if any problem comes, then they say, why me? We have seen, I relate it with the movies, in movies we see, that those who are praying so much, they will go, if any problem comes and says that I have done so much of prayers and why this has happened to me like this. So this is, author says that these are the young souls. So their faith is in this way. Then second are the advanced souls. Here they will feel because they have faith in their masters. They feel that the miracles are guaranteed. Okay. Um, if any problem comes in their life, any difficulties come in their life, they will not get upset with the tough times. Like suppose some illness comes, or any financial or relationship problems, or any problems in their life, they will not get upset with it. Rather, they are certain that their masters or God will help them and pull them out through this problem. They will cure the diseases, resolve the financial crisis, or any other problem will be there. Their masters will pull them out of this crisis. They will solve their problem. Instead, they will say what? That this is not my problem. This is my master's problem. And master knows how to tackle this problem or resolve this problem. But sometimes you have to face the difficulties, the problems. It may be karmic, or masters initiated so as to speed up your spiritual progress, or to take you out from the karmic web. Then the third type of faith, he says, the response may be, it is a very sublime faith, he says. It is a graceful surrender. Here there are no expectations or no demands, just pure graceful surrender. Here they say, they will give their best in life and leave the rest upon the masters. Here the philosophy is not that because I am having faith in my master, master will take care of it, or master will not let me down. But here the philosophy is, I have faith in my master, and I know that whatever comes in my life, any problem may be there, it is only by the consent of my master. It is only my master knows what is good for me, and then after his consent only has this problem came to my life. So what they will do, anything is happening is because of the approval and blessings of their master. So they will accept everything gracefully with positive surrender as the will of their master, because they know that not a single leaf can uh, move without the consent of the God or their masters. So, masters, it is said that accept divine plan with complete positive surrender. As masters, will always do what's best for us to learn and experience for growth. Karma and reincarnation. The book explains how our thoughts and actions have consequences, and how we can learn from our experiences to grow spiritually. God is not unjust. Some are born with silver spoon. We know that some people have all the best in their life, best of health, wealth, relationships, finances, everything is best, and others may be living in a very miserable conditions, uh, having problems in their life. But this is only due to reincarnation. And if someone is sick or ill, or if it is destined according to the karma, then he will have to face it. If he asks for strength, wisdom, love, and compassion, then he will face his illness with grace and positive surrender. Here he says that uh, you may have lived many lifetimes with your soul group who took birth as your family, friends, uncle, aunt, servant, neighbor, or so called enemies. He says that each person helps you to move spiritually or remove your karmic baggage. It is possible that it is said that it is possible that a person who you hate, or you feel he is your enemy, but he may be your best friend spiritually. He is creating hell in your lives because he wants to help you to come out of this karmic baggage, or clean your karmic clean up your karmas and grow spiritually. So he says that you never know who is your friend and who is your enemy. So we should not speak ill about others, or feel bad about others, or have any negative emotions. We should never judge others. And if master feels it necessary for you to go through pain, tragedy, accidents for karmic cleansing, then so be it. Masters knows well what is best for his or her child. So we should surrender here. Then he tells us about the purity of intentions and thoughts. Here, Baba says that thoughts are like horses, mind like a chariot, and individual is a charioteer. If we have too many thoughts, it means there are so many horses. And we know that if there are so many horses, one horse would like to go to the east, other will go to the west, other to the north. Okay, someone one horse would like to drink water, other would like to have grass, one want to go to other direction. Then what will happen? Our chariot will not be able to move in any forward in any particular direction. So he says that if you have too many thoughts, like there are too many horses, then there will be no clarity in our life. So we have to control our thoughts, otherwise, our life will get messed up. Again, he tells about the intentions, purity of intentions. He says that our intentions are very important in whatever work we are doing. He says that nature only wants to know your intentions. Why you did what you did is important than what came about what you did. Okay. So nature only sees the intentions behind our work. If we are doing good works, but our intentions are bad, then it will not lead to the uh, uh, it is not considered as a good one. Okay, so it says that whatever profession you are doing, it may be you may be a doctor, engineer, or a teacher, housewife, or a politician, or even prostitute, or any other work you are doing, but if your intentions are good, your heart is clean, your thoughts are noble, then it doesn't matter what are you doing. So never judge, hate, criticize, or hurt others. And he says that when you empty yourself of all the thoughts, desires, greed, hate, then spirit enters you. You become a medium. You are just a channel, and everything is done by Master. And for this, the medium should be clean and clear without ego, like a flute. We all know, friends, flute is empty from inside. There is no ego in it. So the master plays a beautiful, different types of beautiful musics through the flute. So it is the master who decides what type of music to be played. And same way, the master decides what to be get done through you to serve the mankind or make you as a medium of charity, feed the poor or to serve the animals. Spirit may use you to develop medicine or compose music, direct a movie, write a book to inspire people, or may be used as healer or psychic medium and help the disabled. Here, friends, we can relate with Pradeep sir as he says that work is getting done through him because his intentions are pure, clean, and clear. So, if we are also having we have to remove our ego so that when our intentions are clean and clear, we are out of any desires, greed, or hate, then masters will use, we can also become the medium. Then he tells about the importance of silence. He says that life is a drama, so we should play it very nicely, very happily, and joyfully. And this is possible only with the help of silence. He says that whether one is right or wrong, but we should never abuse anybody. And if we are doing so, then we are wrong. He talks about the law of universe. What is the law of universe? He says that what is yours, it can't be taken away by anyone else. And what is not yours, it you can't take it. It can be yours. This is the law of universe. And he says that everything is God's creation. Yes, we see in the universe, everything is made by God. It's God's breath in each and every creation he has done. And if we abuse it, he says that if you are abusing it or accusing it, it means you are accusing the ultimate, his creation. And his creation comes, we are also in it and others are also in it, because ultimately we are all one. We are accusing ourselves only. So we should be very careful. We should not abuse others. And here, silence, he says, is not only in words, but also in thoughts is also important. Okay. It's of no use if we are silent from outside, but inside, mentally, we are keeping on abusing others. He has done this to me. If he has not done this, I would have been happy in my life. Like that, continuous, if we are mentally chanting, mentally we are abusing others, it means you are not silent. There is no meaning in it. He says that you may be hurt, because if knife cuts, blood is going to come. Yes, it's okay. If you are hurt, pain will be there. Okay, but there should be no hatred. He says that hatred is the heaviest burden which one carries, and it gets heavier day by day. So whatever happens, but our heart should be clean. We should not hate anyone, because hatred burns one's very soul. So we should always try to live in peace and silence. Then he tells us the importance of presence and awareness. He says to be present, to remain present always in the now moment. Teaches us to enjoy the journey, let go of attachments, and find joy in present moment. And tells that we should not do anything mechanically, be it any work. Either we are cooking or playing or eating, whatever work we are doing, office job, whatever, but we should be fully present there. We should do it mindfully, because mindfulness is the key to spiritual growth. We should always be aware of our thoughts, emotions, and actions. If we are eating, he says that eat each, and you should be have gratitude for whatever you have got for eating, and for each and every morsel which you take in, you should have gratitude for it. Then he tells us the importance of service, love, and compassion. Baba emphasizes the importance of love, compassion, and service in spiritual growth. He encourages us to develop these qualities through self inquiry, meditation, and selfless service. He says that whenever we do service, we are serving others, but we should be very aware what are our intentions behind it. Are we expecting something in return for our services? He says that it should be a selfless service. We should never expect anything in return, any reward or recognition, no. And this selfless service will help us to develop the sense of love, compassion, and understanding for others. When we do selfless service, it leads us to the path of liberation, moksha. Whenever we are doing service, we should always check ourselves. Okay, is there any hidden agenda? What are my intentions behind it? Then he tells us about the importance of prayer and meditation. He says that when you pray and meditate, you become peaceful and contented. And meditation is the key to higher states of consciousness. When you quiet your mind, you will assess the divine within you. Yes, when we quiet our mind, we will assess to the divinity within us. And he says that you will be filled with divine energies. And here, about the divine energies, he has beautifully explained the divine energies. He says that to be filled with divine energies doesn't mean that you will cease to have the pain of body, mind, or heart. Even the great masters have gone through these pains and the dark moments. So, to be filled with divine energies doesn't mean that the sky will open and the celestial beings will shower the energies to you through your head. No. To be filled with divine energies means that you have uh, you should be in constant connection with that divine force, that life force. And it means filling with divine energy means you are free of your own ego self. So even if you are hurt, yeah, you have hurt or you have pain in your heart, then also you should be free of your ego. You should not think bad for others or negative for others, or you should not ever hate or harm or hurt others. You should have the feeling of love, compassion for everyone, respect for everyone. You should help others. That means you are filled with divine energies. And when you are clean, and then the masters will choose you as a medium to do great work on this planet Earth. So he says to be mindful and do your best. Don't judge and expect anything. Be positive and in surrender to the divine. And he says about prayer, he says that whenever uh, millions of people will do prayer, um, and send that positive thoughts and in feelings in the universe, then it creates a lot of positive vibrations in the whole universe, and uh, it influences the whole creation. So these prayers, what we do, the prayers will have the positive impact on the life of many people, and it may influence a few to share their food to the needy or hungry people, do charity or donations, or our prayers will give strength to the poor people to face the difficult situations. So, what is the best prayer? He says is to always pray for strength, wisdom, love, and compassion is the best prayer. Friends, these were the broad headings under which I have classified his teachings. But as we all know, that when we are along with any great masters, every word spoken by the masters is a wisdom. Wisdom continuously flows through the mouths of the great masters. And as I have told that book is a conversation between uh, seeker and a master. So we can know that each and every para here contains is full of so much wisdom. So these were the broad points which I thought were, so I have put it under this. But there are so many wonderful quotes in the and sentences in the book which explains the spiritual wisdom in a very, very easy language. Like for ego, he says that ego is a false self, a creation of mind. It separates us from others and from our true nature. Then about the role of guru, he says true guru is not someone who gives you answers, but someone who helps you find answers within yourself. The aim of the master is to make disciple become one with God and grow him spiritually. God is simple and everything else is complex. He wants love, simplicity, and honesty. About food, sorry. About food, one should thank Baba says that one should thank God and eat what is kept in front of you and keep your opinions to yourself. And he has very beautifully explained this, and I liked it very much because he says that when someone offers you food or a plate, makes a dish for you and offers you to eat. He has made with so much love and labor, and he offers you to eat it. But sometimes what happens? We may ignore. No, we say no. I don't want to eat this. I don't like this. Then Baba says you should have. You should not react in such a way. If also you are not liking that food, but at least because that person has made so much effort in making that dish and presenting you, you should eat one spoonful with a with so much gratitude and love and thankful, and eat it. And after that, you can say to him that why you don't want to eat this or what. And it should be in a way that it doesn't hurt anyone. You may not be liking that dish, but you should at least have a spoon of it. And say thank to him. And here also lots of information is given, friends, regarding channeling and healing in this book. But I have left that portion as we don't recommend it. So well said that take the best and leave the rest. And one or two more are there I will like to share with you. He says that pain is the greatest gift that God could give to his child because it is pain that opens the door of compassion and love. If you have been in pain, you understand and sympathize with the pain of others. And there is nothing, okay. And I would like to end this beautiful wisdom shared end with this beautiful wisdom shared in the book, as he says, all your answers are within, not outside. Forget auras, chakras, new age tarots, channeling, and all fancy words, and connect with the most basic word, nothingness. And in nothingness, you will find Creator. He created everything out of nothingness, and thus go back to nothingness to reach Him. So, thank you, friends. Thank you all, and lots of gratitude. This was the end of my Swadhyaya session, and I would like to have convey my lots of gratitudes to Master Pradeep, team BHF, and all my friends for this wonderful opportunity and listening to me patiently. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my dear friends. Thank you so much.